Hi everybody, it's Nancy with Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. Sorry I've been away a lot. I just had a bad month, sick, like constantly. But I'm starting to feel more like myself. I have been to the doctor multiple times and had a bunch of blood tests and other tests. And had some kind of infection and I had to have like special tests because I had open heart surgery almost a year ago, and they were making sure I didn't have any bad infection in my system, and everything turned out okay. Although I did have a little infection, but I really felt horrible for like a few weeks, so I hardly crocheted. And for me not to crochet, I'm not feeling it. But I did do a little crocheting. I started a shawl, and I said, I'll just do a little at a time. If I have any energy, I did so little some days, or I skipped a day here and there, but I finally got it done. So I have two finished objects, and I have something that I just started. So what happened was my grandson he loves the fluffy kind of yarn. He has a whole load of blankets, and I had bought some of this, where I wish I had the label here. Here it is. I had got this at Walmart. Let's see, Mainstays chenille chunky yarn for $1 each, and I bought it in red. That's all they had for $1. I got 8 of them, and so I made him like a blanket. It's like kind of crib size, or like a little throw for the couch. So let me show it to you. It's really thick. I really had a hard time working with it. I think I used the wrong hook. I got confused. It said I needed a 25 millimeter. I ended up using a Q hook, and the Q hook was really a 17.5 millimeter. But I did double crochet, and it came out okay, but it's a little wonky. It's not perfect. It's like too narrow on one end. Yeah. Let's see, it's nice and thick. And he likes to lay out. He likes to lay on the couch and watch TV with his parents. And it's really soft. And his birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 2. We call him E for short. That's his nickname. Anyway, so that's what I did. Actually, I started the shawl first. And this thing, I did it in like 3 days. And I tried a few different stitches, and I just did the double crochet, and then I did it in the one loop. Done that before. Okay. Anyway, now that I showed it to you, I can give it to the baby. They're gonna have a birthday party on Saturday at the water park, because I live in South Florida. So, I mean, it's been raining a lot this week. So if the weather is good, we may be going to the water park with the baby. It's just family, like there's 2 sets of grandparents, the parents, and maybe an aunt and uncle, or at least an uncle. That's all. Anyway, so I had so much yarn that I had bought on sale. I have lots of mandala, and I have lots of shawl and a ball. I have all kind of yarn. I got a lot of it at Walmart. A lot of them were $1. Some of them were $3. I haven't bought any yarn, but I had a birthday last week. I had a big birthday. Didn't do anything too great. We ended up just having cake and pizza over the weekend, because my other kids, they don't live here. They live in New York. So my son had to work all those days. So, and his wife works also. So we ended up just, he worked Saturday all day. He works in a hospital. And he ended up coming over. We ordered him pizza. It was nice to be with family. Anyway, turned 60. That's a big one, So my dad lived to be 94, so I figure I could live at least another 30 years, hopefully. My mom lived to be 87. So it's just, 50 was bad. Bad enough. Oh, man, 50. At least I'm alive. So I'm alive. I'm still ticking. The heart still works. It's repaired. Anyway, And that's the story here. Now I'll show you the shawl. And I didn't know, I just didn't feel good. And I said, I want to start something. I've done the Virus Meets Granny before. Maybe it's not exciting to you anymore, but it comes, now that I've done it so many times, it comes out really good. So this one has like fall colors. Okay. I like the blue. So I used almost 2 full skeins of it. And I don't remember what I paid for it. It was either $3 or $1 because I got a lot of, I think it's called something, what did I do with the paper? Anyway, it was mandala and it was chisholm or something. I think it was called chisholm. Anyway, so it has a lot of fall kind of colors. Some of the pictures I took made it look like it was neon, but it's not. But it has some, orange and yellows and greens and little blue. Came out nice. And what normally would take me like less than a week took me like a month because that's how bad I was feeling. So I'm happy to finish something decent. And I just started something new, and I saw it on a video. You know how I like watch videos on YouTube, and then I'll save them like, oh, maybe I'll do this someday, but I have so many, and I can only do so many projects in a week or whatever. So I started this shawl, and the name of the girl, her channel is Random Randy's Ramblings, and I think that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet just did the same. I think it's the same shawl. It's like kind of round. She says, let's see. She sells her, she says, inspired by my love of Japan and the moon, this friendly beginner crochet half circle shawl is a must make pattern. Can be made with any weight of yarn, DK or worsted, she recommends. And the variety hook sizes to give the piece even more drape or better coverage. So I have a lot of shawl in the ball, and I'm using a 6mm hook. And I picked out the color that it kind of looks like blue jeans to me. And I really like the color, and I'll show you where I'm at. It's not very big yet. 1 second. You have to use stitch markers. So that's where I'm at so far. So it's a lot of double crochet. And then you get to these, I either have to buy the pattern or I have to take notes, because now I'm to the point where it's gonna, well, I'm almost to the point where it's gonna repeat certain rows over and over again. So I'm basically following the tutorial. I'm a tutorial girl. And she does start with a magic circle, but I'm lazy and I don't like magic circles, and so I just did like a chain there. Okay. But I really love the colors, see? Yeah, what was the color again? Here, I have it. Hold on. So I have 2 of these. I had got it on sale. It's called Wind Chimes. See? Wind Chimes. And I love the color. See? It's got, to me, it looks like dungaree blue, but with glitter in it. So I don't know how long this is going to take. It says very little today. She has something in there called what'd she call it? God, what she called it. Where she puts a bunch of double crochet together. Now I can't remember what she called it. Let me see. Maybe it's on here. Anyway, I like the way it looks when it's done. I like it bigger, probably. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it decent size. I don't like shawls that are like too small. I like it to cover your butt a little, or at least cover your arm a little. Like she made hers just below the elbow, so I might go a little further. So that's what I've been up to. I've been Still babysitting the baby. Last week he was sick with ear infection and a cold. So because of that, the baby couldn't go to school. And so I had him in the morning or part of the day. My son, if he was home in the morning, he watched him a little long. But we had him a lot of days. We had him like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then I watched him on the weekend a little bit because they work all week. They like to clean or shop, so I let them. And then Monday, he still was coughing, so we had him again. But he's back in school now. And today I was supposed to pick him up, but my daughter-in-law decided to pick him up and take him back to her office so she could show him off. He's so cute. It's fun being a grandma. That's all. So I'm sure I'll be seeing him on the weekend because we got the party and stuff like that. So I hope we have good weather. But that's all I've been up to. I mean, it's like lousy when you get sick and it's like getting hit by the bricks and then you just can't function. I mean, at the same time, I was still going out a little bit and doing very little shopping, and I was doing laundry and I was doing the dishes. I mean, my husband's not that helpful. I mean, I guess he would do it if I like when I had my heart surgery, I refused. I said, "You'll have to clean the cat box because I can't bend down and stuff like that." So he had to do it. But even after I came home, he wasn't, I was doing laundry not too long after I came home. I couldn't really like pull things out of the machine, so sometimes I would toss it in and then I would put it on. I'd make him pull it out. Whatever. It's amazing, like what they could do to you. Well, anyway, that's what's going on here. The weather's a little cloudy, and we've been having a lot of rain. And I mean, it's Florida. It's still not cold out. You don't need a jacket or anything. So I enjoy that. It's the one thing I don't miss is the snow and the shoveling and the ice and the slush. I mean, I don't miss really cold weather anymore. Anyway, so here, wait, I'll show you. I'll put, I mean, I don't know. That's the girl. I don't know if you could see it. The girl that I'm following her tutorial. But I'll put her link down below. So if anybody wants to try it. And she does sell the pattern, but I'm not really that good at reading patterns. I'm better off at just watching the video and then taking some notes and then my own notes that I can understand. And then I'll try to follow it. So I'm basically up to the point now where I just have to repeat, like, I think it's something like 6 or 8 rows, like a repeat of 6 or 8 rows, something like that. I don't have my notes in front of me. And I hope it comes out good. I like the color a lot. And I still have lots more shawl in a ball that I haven't had a chance to make anything with. So I hope you're all doing well. Tell me what's on your hook today. I'm sorry I wasn't around for a while. I haven't even bought, oh yeah, so I was saying I haven't bought any yarn, but like I had, on top of this virus thing I had, I have stomach problem. They think I have an ulcer. I know I have a hiatal hernia, but I was having a lot of pain in my stomach. So a lot of times my daughter-in-law will bring me a bottle of wine. So I'm not drinking any wine. So she wised up. She brought me some yarn. So it was this red sparkly yarn. I already had made a hat out of it. And she bought 2 in red and 1 in white. It's in the other room. I forgot to bring it in here. But it was that Red Heart Made with Love one with the one that has the glitter in it. So she brought me some yarn and a few other little trinkets besides the gift, and they end up giving my gift on the weekend. They gave me money to go get my hair done. I haven't had a chance to do that either. So I either want to get my hair colored or maybe get a pedicure or something. And my other sons, and my son's and his girlfriend, one of them has a girlfriend, they ordered me a massage. So I got a gift certificate for a massage somewhere locally here. So I have to make an appointment. And I've never been for a massage. I'm kind of ticklish. So I guess I'll give it a try. They paid for it. So I hope it goes well. That's all. Money's better, I think. But it was very thoughtful of them, you know. I mean, it was the big birthday, so maybe I could use a massage after all that aggravation I had. Anyway, so I look forward to coming back sooner and maybe showing you some progress on that shawl. And basically, that's about all I'm up to. Okay? Well, it's good to see you all again, and I've been checking out your channels, and I really appreciate the new subscribers. I noticed quite a few new people had joined while I was, you know, crashing, trying to get better. So I really, I look forward to getting some more crochet done and coming on more often. I don't know what else is on my to-do list. I'm just happy to have something already started. I always like, whenever I finish my projects and I don't have anything started, I get like, I gotta start, I want to start something. I like to have something at least on the go, you know. The other day, I even took my crochet and I decided to go sit in a library. There's a local library here, and it's nice, it's big, and they have a second floor, and they have like these nice chairs, and I found a nice corner to go relax in. I just needed to get out of the house. I didn't feel like crocheting in the house. My other half isn't too thrilled about my crocheting, so whatever. So I just decided, I'm going to go for a couple hours. I'll sit over there. So I sat there for like an hour and a half, and then some guy sat down and started clearing his throat, so I had to move to another seat. And then I finished it. I was at the tail end of that shawl, so I almost finished it there. I had 2 rows left to do, and I did those when I got home. So finished that yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before. Okay, well, that's about all that's going on by me. I have not even been in a yarn store. Well, I mean, I just have so much yarn. I just feel like from all these sales, I kept getting deals. I just want to use it. I want to use some of it up. I don't want to buy more. My closets are like things stuffed everywhere. In these Ziploc bags and under the bed. But I have to keep crocheting because I got to use this yarn that I purchased, you know? Anyway. All right, friends. Thanks so much for visiting, and if you lasted this long. And I look forward to coming back real soon. All right? You have a lovely day. Bye.